Good morning, Arizona. Debbie Hernandez here at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot in Glendale. This morning we're talking about fountains. There's nothing more soothing and tranquil than the sound of a beautiful water feature in your yard. And this one is the one we're going to show how to make. But if you want something easy, we can show you this other one in the tin vessel here. It's a galvanized large bucket with just a fountain pump and a little fountain attachment. And all you need to do is bury the fountain pump under the water with the rocks and put that little piece in there, and boom, you have a fountain. So it makes it really easy if you want something that's, quick, inexpensive, and wonderful to listen to. But if you want to make this beautiful 3-tier bucket fountain, barrel fountain if you will, I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you're going to do is get 3 barrels, a large, a medium, and a small. And these are the items you're going to need is the barrels. You're going to need some toilet flanges in PVC from our plumbing department, some 3-inch diameter PVC pipe, and then you're going to need some caulking, really heavy duty caulking, a little Flex Seal, and a couple other items that we're going to go with along the way. And then of course, it should go without saying, but it doesn't. You need a fountain pump and some hose. So to get started, you have to seal up these barrels because you can see that the slats kind of separate a little bit. So to make this waterproof, we're going to use the caulking that I have right here. It's Dynaflex, and it really is thick and works really well. So I'm just going to squirt it in there like so. You want to wear gloves for this. And then once you have it squirted in, you're going to take your glove and just work it into the slats like so, all the way around the bucket. And you want to especially get in the bottom ridges like this. And you're just going to keep spreading it like so all the way around. Once you have all the buckets sealed, you have to let this dry at least 24 hours. Now, as thick as it is, it's going to definitely seal it, but just to make sure, we want to seal it with Flex Seal spray, and that's going to just get where any areas that didn't get sealed are nice and taut. Also, Gorilla Glue, once you put water in, water finds the air. So if it does leak at all, you can just use a little Gorilla Glue or more caulking to get that finished. So coming up in the next segment, I'm going to show you how to put it together and get it working. And I'm going to have all the information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and on Instagram. And if you have any questions, you can find us here at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot. And Ron in the garden department helped me with this fountain. So if you have any questions, you can find Ron as well. He's awesome. So we'll see you in the next segment, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Debbie Hernandez here at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot in Glendale. And earlier this morning, we started a 3-tier barrel bucket fountain. And you could see it there. And I'm just showing you all the steps in a nutshell. And then you could always go and get all the detailed steps, obviously on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page or Instagram. We also talked about that other fountain. If you just wanted to create a fountain out of any vessel, bucket, pot, or galvanized bucket, that is just the easiest and least expensive. But for this one, just to recap, we had to seal the slats on the inside with the caulking and then a coat of Flex Seal. And then once you're done with that, we're gonna attach the flanges. So one flange goes inside this bucket. This is the center bucket. So this one gets one inside and one on the bottom. The top bucket just gets one on the bottom, and then the bottom bucket just gets one on the inside. So you're gonna need 4 flanges total. We're also gonna use 3-inch PVC pipe. We sell them in 2-foot lengths, and you need a 14-inch piece and a 10-inch piece. So how perfect is that? I just used a miter saw like this to, miter it, actually just cut through it. It cuts through pretty easy. So you can use a regular saw or a power saw, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Once you get your pieces cut and you attach the flanges, your inside has already cured, but the PVC is waterproof, so you could leave it like that, but we want it to be black in color so it just blends in. So we're gonna just spray that with the Flex Seal and then coat the rest of it on the inside a little more. Just make sure everything is nice and sealed and no water will get through. To attach the flanges, you're gonna use stainless steel bolts, washers, and nuts. You can't use regular because they will rust, so you want to use the stainless steel. And as you can see in here, you're going to drill a hole through each of the 4 holes, and the bolts will go all the way through to the bottom flange and secure. Once those are all done, once you have it all Flex sealed and coated, then you're going to assemble. This is the first one that has the flange inside, then your 3-inch pipe. Then you're going to put this flange on. Then we're going to have the other pipe and then the top bucket. And basically that's it. You don't need to secure these because they secure really tightly, but you want to make sure you have the flexibility to make sure it's nice so the water flows off all sides. So don't secure them. Once you're done, you're going to submerge the fountain pump in the bottom barrel. Then you're going to attach your fountain hose to it, run it up through the pipes, and fill it with water and start it up and enjoy your feature. Surround it with flowers, do whatever you want. You want to make sure you have it perfectly in place before you add the water because it's very heavy to move once you have it done. Again, I'll have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. If you have any questions, you can find me here at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot. Just to recap, you want to make sure you use a large, either a medium fountain pump or a large pond pump. And then we have accessories, light rings and stuff for at night, and also mosquito repellent if you're not running it all the time, and then clarifier and algicide to keep your fountain nice and clean. So have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your fountain feature.